Hey guys, what's up? In this video, I'm going to show you how you can make killer thumbnails, get more views, and ultimately get more leads. Because if you're not getting attention on your thumbnail, you might be missing on 4, 5, or even 6-figure clients. So let's get right into it. I'm going to explain you step-by-step guide on how to make lead magnet thumbnails. And these are proven ideas that have made creators upwards of 10k a month. So to begin with, the most important part of your video is your content. But if your thumbnail and title are shit, no one is going to click on your video. Notice that I keep mentioning thumbnails and titles. This is because they go hand in hand. What most people don't understand is that their dream 100 prospects are looking at thumbnails 90% of the time. So your thumbnail must grab attention and your title must give enough info for them to click on the video and watch the entire video. So right now there are currently 20 thumbnail formats that are guaranteed to work. You just need to select the right one. So I will give you a concept on how a lead magnet thumbnail should look like. So the first example is of Dakota Robertson. So this thumbnail is good for the following reasons. Dakota told people about the video by using bold text. Here you can see, used bold text everywhere and used bright colors to captivate others' attention. And in text, he told people on what the video was about, with clear comparison about past and present. In the past, he was a dropout, had parties with friends, was non-serious, but in 2023, he makes 6 figures a month. So people are going to be like, in 3 years, what did he do that makes him 6 figures per month? And the third point is that anyone looking at the thumbnail would instantly know what the video is about without even looking at the title. So this point explains itself pretty good on how others can just look at the title and would instantly know what the video is about. Even I could tell that he is talking about some service or business that he started that generates him 6 figures per month. And the fourth reason is the combo of colors. That is eye-catching, not too bright and not too dull, which I previously told that he used bright red to grab others' attention and used yellowish orange shade as his branding, with some light shading on his sides. And the fifth point is that he used an HD image of himself, which is a huge bonus point if you want to make your thumbnails look far better than others. So this was example 1. Now let's move to example number 2 of Ayman Arab. So this guy's thumbnail is good for following reasons. The first one is that he also used a bold text to give a clear video idea. And a tip for adding text to your thumbnail is that to add some drop shadow, stroke, or something that differentiates your text from background if you have a dark background. Now the second reason is that he used a large number to grab people's attention. As you can see, he added 6 figures with a graph visual showing his income going upwards. Now, most people are going to read the title and be like, he built a WAP community step by step. So how would it benefit them? But as soon as they see that he made this amount of money with it, they're going to be like, there's something in this video that has helped him make this much money and it will obviously help them too. So that's why you should always add numbers where possible, but don't over exaggerate it. The third point is that he used graphics to support his claim, and the graphics in this thumbnail would be the stripe dashboard that he added and the upwards trend of money that he generates. And similarly, he used an HD image of himself with some color grading and background removal. And you have to see that the background removal which he did was pretty good, because you don't want any of the background to be visible on your thumbnail because it makes your thumbnail look very unprofessional. And fifth point, he used the logo which is globally recognized. So this is the WOP logo that he added, and if you ask anyone or just show this W to anyone, they would instantly recognize what company is it going to talk about. So now let's talk about 5 steps to create a killer thumbnail. So the first point is going to be 5 words or less. The closer to zero, the better the results, because you want to convey the message of your thumbnail ASAP, because the viewer has other thumbnails that he sees. So minimum text is better for you. And the text should be big, bold and readable. Add text which the viewer can read ASAP. Here you can see he added big bold text with bright colors and which is easily readable. Here he also did the same. So the third point is visuals are key. Add visuals that support your idea. Don't overdo them, because I have seen many thumbnails that people add and it can make your thumbnail looking from good to worse. Now the fourth point is going to be to format your text. In this point, what I mean is you should add drop shadow behind your text if the background and the text color are almost the same, or if they are different, there's no need to add it, because you want your text to be readable by the viewer. Now the fifth point is going to be your add your face in your thumbnail. So when you add your face in the thumbnail, you should make it stand out from the background. And how you could do that is by removing the background properly, and you should always color grade it, because if you see his face during the video and in the thumbnail, you will see a huge difference, and that's what makes a normal thumbnail and a killer thumbnail differentiate. So these are the steps to make a killer thumbnail. So now we will learn three steps to make a killer title. So from the 3 points, the first one is going to be minimum character. The title should be less than 50 words ideally, because most of the viewers are on the phone and only 50 characters are visible on their screen. Or if the title is long, you can add the most important part of it in the first 50 characters. And the next one is going to be add big numbers. Use huge numbers because it increases curiosity in the mind of viewer. This mainly works on YouTube and X, formerly known as Twitter, because there is some psyche in humans mind that wherever they see a big number or a huge claim, and that supports the idea of how they can, on how they could earn that same amount of money, they would click the video. And the third point and the most important one would be to add relation between title and thumbnail. The title should always complement the thumbnail. The title should not repeat what is said in the thumbnail, because if you convey the same message that was already said in the thumbnail, you're not giving enough info to the viewer to click on the video. So the final note for you guys is your SEO needs to target your dream 100 prospects, which will turn into your long time clients. Because if you don't target your right audience, you will attract the wrong audience that you don't want to work with. So this is the step-by-step guide on how to make lead magnet thumbnails. And if you need help related with thumbnails, just leave a comment below and I will reply you shortly.